Hi everyone, it's Friday! You've made it through, almost all the way through your first week of continuous learning. I hope you've had fun. I've had a lot of fun seeing your work and it makes me miss you guys so much. I wish I could hear your awesome thinking and hear you read. I miss you guys so much, but we've had an awesome week of learning and we're gonna just have more awesome weeks to come. So today, since it's Friday, we're gonna test our sight words really quickly and then try to do some spelling words, kind of like a test. So you will need something to write on, either your reading notebook or something. I'm gonna be writing on my whiteboard, but again, I know you guys don't have whiteboards. So you can get out a notebook that you'll be working with for our reading time. So first off, I'm gonna flash our sight word cards. Ready? I'm gonna flash and I want you to say in 3, 2, 1, again. And our action goes like this. Goes again and again and again. Okay, next word, ready? Say it in 3. They. Good, we point to all the people around us. They. All right, next word. Say it. Round. Very good, and a round circle. And the last word, ready? Country, like our United States country right up there. Very good. All right, I hope you have something to write with. I'm gonna be telling you words and I want you to write them. Now, all of these words are gonna have some kind of a long I vowel team. So it's up to you to decide which vowel team you use and which one you think looks right. And then after I say the word and give you time to spell it, I will show you. So if you're writing on paper and you make a mistake, I would just cross it off and then write how it is spelled next to it, okay? And this just shows you kind of how much you're understanding our long vowel I's, okay? So our first word is, what's above us? Well, in here it's a ceiling, but outside it would be sky. See if you can spell the word sky. S-k-I, sky. Think of those sounds. S-k-I. All right, I'm gonna show in 3, 2, 1, sky. If you didn't have it spelled like this, just cross yours off and write the right spelling next to it. So this one, the I is at the end and it's a Y that makes the I sound. Sky. All right, our next word is, what happens when you go like this with your shoelaces? It's called you tie them. Okay, think of the sounds. T-I, tie. All right, I'm gonna show in 3, 2, 1, tie. And this is one of those where you could look at the word like that and think T-I, that's not how it's spelled. So you can think, oh, I need an I-E on the end to make sure it's spelled right. Tie. All right, our next word, when you've lost something, you hope to find it. So the word is find. F-I-N-D. Find. Find. All right, I'm gonna show in 3, 2, 1, find. F-I-N-D. And if my video is going too fast, I'm trying to give you some pauses, but if it's going too fast, press pause. Give yourself some time to write, and then you can keep going and check your work, okay? All right, our next word is, let's see. If you climb really, really to the top of a tree, you would be up high. So high is our word. H-I. Excuse me. And it's not the kind of high like this. Hi. This kind of high is spelled a little differently. So think of what kind of an ending we might add to make it high, like high up in a tree. It's not just hi, I see you. It's up high. Go ahead and finish your word. All right, show in 3, 2, 1. High, up high. So that one's an I-G-H ending. A little tricky. All right, next word is why. Why is the sky blue? Why is the sky? That rhymes. So let's think of why. Why? Why? All right, show in 3, 2, 1. Why? W-H-Y. Now this one, if you put an I at the end, you'd probably be able to look at it and think, that looks a little funny. It's W-H-Y at the end. Because we don't usually have I sitting at the end by itself. All right, our next word is, oh, when the sun is really, really shining, it is bright. So let's think of those sounds. B-r-I-t, bright. B-r-I-t. Now this one's a little tricky. If you just have B-R-I-T, it's Brit. So I make the I long, it goes I-G-H. B-R-I-G-H, bright. That was a little tricky. Those I-G-H ones are tricky. I-G-H. And again, if you didn't get it right, you can pause the video and write how it's spelled on the side. Okay? All right, let's do 2 more. All right, this next word is something that is delicious to eat. What is that? A pie. So spell pie. P-I. Now this one has the I sound at the end of the word. So think if it would be a Y or if it would be a different ending. P-I. All right, I have mine written. I'm going to show in 3, 2, 1. Pie. P-I. Pie. Very good. All right, the last one we're going to do is, I don't have my picture here. What, another word for kids? Another little kid would be a child. So let's think of those sounds. Ch-I-L-D. Ch-I-L-D. Child. Okay, show in 3, 2, 1. Ch, C-H makes the ch. I-L-D, old. Child. Child. All right, I'm going to leave this up just for a second. If you didn't get any of these words spelled quite correctly, make sure you cross it off and fix your work on the side. All right, for today, the rest of our lesson, you guys are going to be getting on benchmark. We had our story yesterday that was The Lights at Night. And I want you to read through it and see if you can read it smoothly. And maybe have, is my video pointing rightly? There we go. All right, The Lights at Night. See if you can read smoothly. You can listen to it one time and then practice reading it one time. But I want you to read smoothly and read to somebody at your house, okay? So remember, smoothly. Oh, and if you highlighted yesterday, look at that, it stayed there. If you're reading smoothly, then you're not stopping in between words. So like over here. In the past, and there's a comma, so I'd pause, people used candles.
Candles.
Yep. So if you're not sure about a word, you can click on it. It'll tell you. They gave light. Today, we just flip a switch. So if you're reading it like that and you're stopping at the punctuation, at the commas, at the periods, then you're doing a great job. But if you have to stop and go, the lights go on. If you have to be stopping a lot, then you need to go back and practice it a little bit more until you can read it smoothly. Okay? So read this book a couple times until you can read it smoothly. Read it to an adult at someone at your house and show them that you can read smoothly, just like you would have read to me at school. And then go back and you guys can do any other books that you would like to read. All of these are long I books. It says, it flies. And that's a long I book. You can do the same thing. Work on reading it smoothly, listen to it, read along with it, highlight the long I words. There's so much you can do. So after you finish reading smoothly our night one, then you can go back and choose a different book and try to read this one smoothly too. If you finish all that and you still feel like doing more, you can do some of our songs and games, or you can go back and do that later, okay? But the big thing to do right now is do The Lights at Night, read it smoothly to someone at your house to prove to them you can do it, and then you can read any of these books, okay? And try to do at least one more and then come back to our Nearpod, okay? Bye, guys.